we should do is focus on ISIS. We should not be focusing on Syria.
Well, and then
You'll end up with her plan. You'll end up in World War III with Syria. You're gonna end up, Steve. You're gonna end up in World War III over Syria if we listen to Hillary Clinton. She's incompetent.
Trump never shying away from bold statements. Let's discuss it with CNN politics senior correspondent Chris Moody in New York. Hi, Chris. What do you make of those comments about World War III?
Well, this is in a long line of quite incendiary remarks we've heard this entire campaign, and it's not necessarily just Donald Trump making it. A super PAC that opposes Donald Trump just in the past couple of days announced they are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on an ad suggesting that a nuclear war could happen if Donald Trump is elected president, including images of a mushroom cloud and suggesting that as many as millions or a million people could die in this case. It's very similar to the old Daisy ad during the LBJ Goldwater days in the 1960s, the American election then. Now, the Clinton campaign has responded to Donald Trump's remarks, pointing out that that his running mate, Mike Pence, has held similar positions as Hillary Clinton on the Syria issue, and that is engaging Assad, possibly militarily. I also want to point out that Donald Trump, just a couple of years ago, praised Hillary Clinton for her work as Secretary of State, and even said she would make a great president. So we're really seeing a change of tune here as we get closer to November.
All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh about Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the brothers that's out there pushing up the truth in all love and sincerity. I just want to bring out this article that I seen in CNN News. I usually don't really watch CNN. I usually watch BBC, RT, Al Jazeera, stuff like that. World news. But this just caught my attention. That Donald Trump was saying if Hillary Clinton comes in office, there's no doubt that we're going into World War III. All right, and then the vice versa. You hear when people say, well, if Donald Trump is going into office, we're going to go into a nuclear warfare, which it's both going to happen. No matter who's voted, America's going to go into both of them. We're going to go into World War III, and we're going to go into the nuclear warfare. All right, which is World War III, because nukes is going to be shot over here and destroy masses of people. That's these are prophecies that's already is going to happen, no matter who gets elected, really. And let me get the scripture right quick. That's in Job. Here it is. This is Job chapter 20, verse 24. It says, "He shall flee from the iron weapon." It says, "And the bow of steel shall strike him through." It says, "It is drawn and come out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of galls. Terror is upon him." All right, and what's that? And what's that glittering spear? That bow of steel is the nuclear missile. It's talking about the nuclear ICBM missile. All right, and with that, it's going to be used to destroy America. All right, so that's already a prophecy that's going to come. All right, it's already destined to come. All right, and as far as World War III. Shocker brothers, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna get two scriptures on World War III. This is Revelations chapter 9, verse 12. It says, "One woe is past." Now, woe, it means destruction, but in this case, it's talking about world war. All right. It said, "One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes before hereafter." All right. So when it says one woe is past, it's talking about World War I has passed, and behold, two more woes has come. So World War II and World War III World War II has already happened, but World War III hasn't happened. So that's the world. That's the war. The how you say it? The war to end all wars, because it says it in how I always get it mixed up. I believe it's in Isaiah where it says they should turn their plowshares into they shall turn their spears into pruning hooks, and their swords into plowshares, and they shall not know war anymore, because that's the what is the war to end all wars. All right. So when World War III breaks off, it's gonna end all wars, and that's when the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, aka the Israelites, is gonna start coming into power. All right. And as far as my next scripture, it's going to be Revelations chapter 11, verse 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, so it says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So that third woe is going to come fast, right after the second World War. And the Second World War wasn't too long ago, because you still got old people to remember the Second World War. A couple of our great if it's not our great grandfathers, but our grandfathers was in World War II. So World War III is gonna come fast, man. And once it come, man, everything is gonna be an end. Esau's kingdom is gonna be done. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna probably write that website into the description. For you brothers that's out there that wants to go look at it for yourself. You can go to that. It goes basically into what they were both talking about more in depth. But I played the video just for a brief, summary of all of it. But but with that, I want to say all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to you brothers that's out there pushing the truth in all sincerity and the love of the gospel and all wholeheartedly. All right. With that, shalom.